And how do we all pronounce the file GIF?
GIF.
Correct. Ding, ding,
Well,
ding.
it's
10 points to both.
10 points.
It's graphic.
10
not
bloody points.
It's graphic, not graphic.
Yes, it is.
Giraffic.
Giraffic.
And it's not a J, for one thing.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
But then I do have to disagree because, well, I agree that it's a GIF, but my grandfather was Jeff with a G, and Jeff with a J is wrong.
Oh.
J
How interesting.
J-E-F-F is wrong.
Oh,
It's
okay.
G-E-O-F-F.
Yeah, I was about to
G-E-
say Geoff.
Geoff.
Yeah.
The American spelling.
Geoff.
Geoff.
J-E is wrong. Basic.
No, Jeff. The J-E one is American, I think.
And Geoff is
Geoff.
English.
Joffrey.
Joffrey. Apart from when you screamed Hufflepuff, you were...
Hufflepuff!
I mean,
Don't scream
I'm literally recording
Hufflepuff.
it so I can cut it all out.
I know, but I can't even get... Hufflepuff! I can't even get to that level.
Hufflepuff!
Yours is so much louder than mine.
I'm not going to try
Go
because
on.
it'll be very
You'll
upsetting
kill, you'll
for
kill us all.
of us.
Well, hello, and welcome to. Anyway, well, I'm Harry. No, I'm not.
I'm Harry,
You're Harry. I'm Rob.
and we're back
Yay!
after some lovely feedback.
Oh, we had some fabulous feedback from all our wonderful listeners, i.e., our friends, who we sent it to.
No, we didn't send it to everybody.
No, we didn't. That's fair. We sent it to
We just gotta wait for analytics to allow us to look back.
because that's a pain. Anyway, that's another story for another day.
So, how's your week been since I've last seen you?
Oh well, I had COVID
You did.
for the second time, and it was a lot worse this time.
Oh.
Worst thing was, on the first day, my jaw and gums were aching, and it felt like my teeth were going to fall out.
That'd be so funny.
And it was, that would be hilarious, wouldn't it?
In a sense of like, because that's a weird side effect to get.
Oh yeah, 100%. I've said it to like most people, and they're like, "That's very strange."
I got headaches. I felt nauseous,
Yeah.
dizzy. My neck killed.
Yeah, I
But
was just
I-
really tired.
I've tested negative all week,
Mm.
but I've had the flu.
Yes,
So I've had my head's been filled with gunk.
you're still a bit.
I'm still a bit raspy,
Yeah,
but I'm fine now.
you're at the tail end.
The tail. I think I'm past it because my head doesn't hurt today.
Yeah.
It just feels like I'm still a bit, as I've been saying all day. I feel a bit squiffy. Like-
Squiffy. That's a good word. I like that.
But I feel like it's like a bit like I feel a bit drunk when I know I'm not drinking.
That's fun.
Like it's just a bit.
Yeah.
You know.
Anyway,
So all you've done is have COVID all week.
all I've done is had COVID. I went to the dentist today.
Yeah.
And I haven't showed you, but I've looked, and my dentist is like really rough.
Hmm.
I'm not kidding. He sits there and like scrapes into my gums, and I've looked,
Ooh.
and he's literally pulled bits out of my gums. There are holes.
I thought is he qualified?
Apparently, I mean his name's on the door.
It's his practice.
But I'm scared to
Bougie
either
dentist.
do anything about it. I don't want to go to another dentist with him.
Yeah.
Because then he'll be like, you left. And then the other one in town is supposedly not as good. So,
Where do you go? Bakewell.
Bakewell, yeah.
Ah, right. See, mine's all right. I tried calling mine to book an appointment.
Oh, yeah.
4 times I tried. I got put on hold, and then the phone just cut out. So I haven't got a dentist appointment.
It's called back a 5th time.
Still.
No, not answering him.
It's very annoying.
It is. I had a similar experience. I had to move it. Actually, I think it was the first time I had COVID. I phoned them up and I was like, I've got COVID. And they were like, yeah, don't come in. And I was like, okay, can I move it? And they were like, no. I was like, right, what do you mean no? Well, the next appointment is in a year. And I was
A
like,
year.
I can't miss a year, can I? So I was just like, okay, well, I'll leave it. And they were like, okay, well, we'll let you know if there's a cancellation. So I was waiting for
5 years.
3 months. And then they phoned me up and they were like, tomorrow we have a cancellation. I was like, Jesus. Right, okay, go on then. But yeah, to properly book it, they are booked up for like a year.
That's mental. I don't want to sound horrible, and if you are a dentist, I apologize. But where
Dentists listen to radio too. They don't listen to podcasts. All dentists listen to radio too. That is a fact.
is it?
Do you not hear radio too in your dentist?
I don't know.
That is a true fact. Anyway,
It's very weird. My dentist, I think.
how is it?
It just seems that to say that there's two receptionists, three receptionists,
Yeah, mine is 2.
and obviously you have to go through the process. But it's like, how come I can't get through?
Yeah. When
Uh,
most of the time they're sort of sat.
And then you go for your appointment, and like they're never on the phone.
No, they're not.
They're
Phone just rings.
And it just rings, and they'll answer, and like they'll put the phone down. Like, oh, thank you, bye, and that's it.
Thanks for calling. Bye bye now.
No actual appointments are ever made. I don't know, 'cause I got an email saying, even though I've just roughly been, I got an email saying I have to go, and that was like 2 weeks ago, and I tried ringing all week.
Mm.
So I'll try and get to the dentist. I hope I'm all right.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
If not,
You don't smell.
what's that got to do with my teeth?
If you've got a rotten tooth, it stinks.
Oh, I haven't got a rotten tooth. No, I feel sick. I pull it out myself.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that is wrong.
Yeah. Do you know what happened in my week?
What? Go
My
on then.
printer's broken.
No,
Yeah.
your prized baby.
My child that I love.
He bought a 3D. Well, he coerced his father into buying a
I
3D
didn't
printer,
coerce. Me and my dad coerced a printer together. But
and he prints all sorts of. There's no other word for it. Crap that is not needed in the world. Various things.
Hang on, Loki's helmet is for the
various
good of the
things,
country.
various accessories to put on the dog.
Yeah. But it's the hot end, so the thing that
Oh
comes
yeah.
at the end, it's snapped.
Oh god.
Because it needed replacing anyway, but when they've put it into the actual extruder, they've screwed it in too tight. So
Oh.
if a screw's in too tight and you try and get it off,
Mm.
it snapped
Oh.
completely. So I've had to order screw extractors.
Oh
that
god.
They've just arrived. Screw extractors to undo it,
Mm.
then hopefully replace and put a new head on. If not, it's either buy a whole new set of extruder, which is about 30 quid,
Mm.
or obviously I call someone.
But you
Like-
can't do that because you're a Yorkshire man. You can't
I'm-
call someone
I'm
else
a
to do something.
Derbyshire man.
Oh yeah, Derbyshire man. Oh,
Or I wait till my dad gets home.
Dad's currently away in Rome.
They've gone on holiday to Rhodes.
Lovely.
I know.
I think I went
I
there
didn't
when I
get
was very
asked.
young.
I didn't get asked. They went, oh yeah, by the way, in March,
You were not invited.
we're going away.
Yeah.
I went, oh, okay. When? Never told me.
Till they were like, yeah, we're gone now. Bye.
No, until my grandparents went on holiday and they went, oh yeah, you might have to come pick us up after work at like 2 o'clock in the morning to take us to Manchester.
Yeah.
I went, no.
How about new?
Still not knowing any dates.
Yeah.
Nothing. He went, on the 25th. I went, well, I'm locking up, so in theory I could, but I'm not gonna.
You didn't invite me. Well,
But
there we are.
That's my week.
That's your
of
week? Okay, good.
Struggling to try and fix the 3D printer.
Yeah.
And having some peace and quiet.
Lovely. Okay. Well, we have some news to share with you, dear listener. We've had a change of personnel. We have a new producer, and welcome everybody to producer Rachel.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello. How are you, dear?
I'm good. Do you really think this was a good decision having me?
I have to say it was a decision on my end, and Harry has been ambushed by this information. And
I just say yes to things nowadays.
that's true.
I don't
yes.
actually get. I just have to.
His title is Yes
I just
Man.
carry the bags.
Yeah.
That's all I do.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. That's
Yeah.
very true. And get coffee.
I-
And
I
yeah.
could do with a coffee.
I could do with the coffee actually. Sorry,
Yeah,
what are you
fat
doing?
chance.
What are you doing talking to us? You need to be making coffee. So
Yeah, I don't think I applied for a runner job.
did you
but-
not? Okay. Well, it
Yeah.
was in the description in very small font.
Oh, that thing that had to sign in blood. Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah,
yes,
yeah, yeah,
that
yeah,
was the
yeah.
part.
Okay, okay. Just so everyone knows, I am being held against my will, and
say
the
that.
address-
No, you can't say that. That's part of the blood agreement. You can't
Sorry,
tell people.
No, I didn't have a lawyer check it over, so
No, well, that's your own fault.
Because Rob wrote it.
Yeah, I wrote it, so it's very airtight legally.
But
Anyway,
Thank you.
well, there we are. That's Rachel Overall. You'll hear her pop in and out and scream, and
in case we're running off track or
yeah, she'll come and pinch one of us.
yeah, but once again, it's another case of we're still finding our feet.
Yeah.
So not everything is down to T's, but we're getting there. We are getting there
We are
after
getting there.
countless meetings and stressful arguments.
The amount of like actual business meetings and nonsense we've had is awful. Like the amount of adult work we've had to put this together.
I mean, kind of. Obviously, we're not recording. Luckily, we have access to equipment.
Yes.
Through-
We're very lucky for that.
We're very lucky for now, but obviously, time runs its course, and we need to catch up. So obviously, we're trying to find our own equipment.
Yep.
Or obviously, we might have to rent it.
If anyone else has a really nice office space with a really pretty window view that you can give us for next to no rent, please do get in touch because that would be lovely.
Yeah.
Because we want a nice view.
Because so far, out of at least 5 pieces of equipment that we roughly need, we have 2.
Yes, that's true.
One being my laptop, so we can run everything.
Yeah.
And the audio mixer for the mics, which we don't actually have mics yet. No, we actually have we have a boom arm. We have a boom arm.
Oh, well, there we are. We've got 2 out of 10 pieces that we need.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
We've
know,
got
we're
cables.
getting
We've
there.
got cables. We mainly just need mics. If we had mics,
We just need the sort of the main thing that needs it to work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I've got 1 set of FFMs.
Oh, I've just had a news ping.
You've had a news ping.
Do hold on. Oh, that's very interesting. Okay, so I don't imagine you know much about this. So Scotland.
I like it.
Right, okay. So if you're listening in the future, it is currently the 27th of March 2023, and the new SNP leader has just been elected.
Scottish National Party.
Correct. So
Ooh.
Nicola Sturgeon.
I thought
You should know who she is?
I thought she was that German bird.
No, that's Angela Merkel.
Oh.
Who's not there anymore. She's not been in charge for like a year.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
it's
don't
some other
follow
dude.
it. You know.
Anyway. I know. But so Nicola Sturgeon has left, and they've had 3 people to try and replace her.
Okay.
There's one bloke called Hamza Youssef,
One bloke.
and by all accounts, as far as I can make out, there's 3 people. This
Okay.
bloke who has a shocking parliamentary record. He's been in other jobs in Parliament, and
Right.
he's been rubbish.
Okay.
The other 2 are women who are heavily religious. And when I say religious, I mean heavily Christian. So they don't like gay people. They don't like transgender people.
Oh, damn. That's not good.
So 2 out of the 3 candidates,
Oh.
bigots,
Okay.
which is not great. So the bloke has won,
Oh, that's good.
which is good for people, but is not good for the Scottish people because
It's good for the rest. It's just not good for the actual people who he's going to actually help.
yeah, because I think so. Nicola Sturgeon's been such a strong leader and has pulled together like the Leave movement of Scotland leaving the
Yeah,
UK.
but they don't even get the votes. And I think she was so adamant of trying to get it.
Yeah.
'Cause I know bits, obviously, and I follow it.
Yeah.
But I don't follow it to a T like you do.
Well, a little bit.
All I know is that they're not getting the votes for leaving the UK. Is it the UK?
As in, so the last referendum, they lost by 49%. Said no,
and-
we're not leaving.
Yeah. And I think if they don't want to leave, let it go. She was so adamant of being
Yeah.
like, oh, we need to leave. It's such a bad thing. But then obviously the community and the rest of the whole country have been like, no.
But then she keeps getting elected, and the party keeps getting elected at general elections. So she takes that to mean that, oh, they do want to leave.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. We've had the referendum. They said no.
Let it go.
You can't keep doing it. This isn't, some Russian election. You can't just keep going until you get the right answer.
Yeah.
It's like with the Brexit debate when they were like, oh, we need the people's vote. And yes, it's all gone to shit, but we made the decision. We need to stick with it.
When we went through Brexit's vote,
Yeah.
I hated life.
Yeah, it was very divisive.
Because I have obviously three different types of generations in one house in mine. Parents, sister, me. Me didn't affect.
Yeah.
at the time, because I couldn't have a say,
Mm.
sister just started voting. So she was very much, we need to stay. It's a bit stupid if we leave. We have got this, that, and the other. My parents are all, I mean, obviously, they're like, it's been like most parents now. It's like they've changed their mind. Like, we should have stayed.
Yeah. Yeah.
But at the time, they were like, yeah, we need to leave.
Yeah, 100%.
But now you think about it, it's taken so long to leave that there was no point in even doing it.
And nothing's actually happened.
All the factories were meant to reopen. We will start to making stuff again.
Yeah.
We don't make anything still, and I think we said this last time.
We did, yeah, we covered this last time.
So that's quite funny.
But yeah, anyway, so there's some breaking news for you. So we'll see how he does.
Well, let's hope he does a good job, because so far, it's better out of...
But I think the headline now is that he is not going to be able to hold the the public's want of a Scottish referendum. I think it's all going to fall apart now. And so we're just going to stick together, which I think is the right choice anyway. If they left, they'd fall in the sea. So, you know.
There's not much for him to not leave. There's no point in them leaving. They still have independence. It's not like America thinking that they don't have independence.
No.
It's like thinking that it was such a God-given right. It's...
But they've not...
They've got independence. We don't mess with them. They just have to follow laws that are generalised anyway.
Yeah, they have devolution. They have their own government. They are basically their own country already.
You don't see Wales complaining.
No, you don't. Or, well, Northern Ireland's a different story. We'll leave that one there.
I'm not touching that.
Nope. But, you know, like, I don't think Scottish people have understood what it actually means to leave. Like, if you look at how much the British government subsidises Scotland for everything, like to make it function.
Subsidise means give
as
money.
in give money.
Okay.
We give Scotland so much money.
Do we?
Yeah. And if they leave, they're not getting that.
Why?
And yeah, exactly. Why are we doing that? So, but they don't have this infrastructure in place to then create that money themselves. If they were their own country,
right?
They'd lose the BBC. They'd lose the pound. You know, I don't think they've actually thought of this through.
And I think it's just her choice, and it's like their small clique of people.
She wants to be
to kind of say to be like, it was all of us. No one else did it. We chose to do this, and it's okay, cool.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Yeah. Anyway. So.
Oh, politics! How you bore me.
Oh, I know. It's terrifying, but that's why you have me. To try and make it work.
You bring me into the reality of my life, of like what's actually happening in the world, and not just me floating by, just doing work.
Yeah, that's true. Yes.
That's a good point. We just worked. We just did a video. We're making a DVD for a small little village hall.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they were really nice. They gave us a nice little certificate and a little medal and a free drink. It was lovely.
Okay, what were they actually doing?
It was a young kids dance recital sort of thing.
Right, okay.
Is that the best way to put it, Rach?
Rachel's nodding.
Yeah?
Yep.
But they were very nice.
Yeah.
They were very, very lovely people. And obviously I would have sent you photos of it, but obviously because of security reasons and like Christ, it was...
Can't take kids' pictures.
We were allowed to record, obviously, because we have their permission. But anyone filming, even if it was a family member recording just their kid, they got told off. But we couldn't enforce it. We felt wrong to enforce it because it's like, we're not working for them. We were external.
Yeah.
But obviously we have permission, so it's going to work. Like, we've recorded it now. We're editing it at the minute, as well as the documentary. And...
So much work.
Life. And then basically, as soon as that's edited, we are putting it on DVDs. We think. We
really? That's very old-fashioned medium.
But it's like grandparents might want a copy. But I might suggest to them that we get just a link to it, like a Dropbox link, and they can just download it.
Yeah.
Because obviously we're doing it for nothing.
Yeah.
It was a favour.
Right. I remember my mum used to make like homemade DVDs. She had a piece of software.
Burner.
No, not just like putting stuff on there. It would make like a main menu, and you could design it and put the links on, and you could get to your...
we were actually saying that we should do it in like chapters. So like...
Yeah, you could put your chapters in things.
Because...
and it would print out CD cases and covers and things. There'd be a template.
I think we're going to probably design them. Because what we're waiting basically for... They had some technical issues. It was like the music cut out for one of the parts of the show.
Ah.
So we're having to underlie it and like dub it kind of.
Yeah.
And then we're waiting for their branding, but they were really nice, weren't
Yeah, I mean, bless the kids. They were going for hours.
they? It was about
They
it started at 6 and it started at 5 and it ended at 8
Ooh,
with about a 15-minute break.
that's a long time for anyone to perform. Never mind kids.
They did it 2 nights away. We did 2. We did 2 straight nights.
Mhm.
Oh God. Was
Yeah.
it the same?
Same kids, different family.
Same kids, yeah.
Oh, okay. Right.
Because it's there were younger ones, little ones, proper little ones,
Mm.
and there was about a mix of like teenagers and like young teenagers and like probably about 16 to 12,
Yeah.
give or take. But it was really nice actually.
Yeah.
It was a change of pace from what we normally record.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. So this isn't a uni project.
No.
This is just friendly work.
We got it from our mutual friend, Sophie.
Oh,
Who
that's
also
what
says
she
hello.
wanted. Ah.
Yeah, she says hello.
Okay. Hi, Soph. If you're listening, I'll send this to her.
I told her we would. Yes.
Oh well, there we are. Isn't the world very small?
Yeah, because the woman who runs it, Claire,
Right.
it's Sophie's boss.
Oh yes. Okay, that makes
And
sense.
Sophie's sister was there as well.
Oh, I like Amy. She's nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're digressing,
Digressing again.
into friends.
Um,
Tell you what, we're going to take a break and go and have a coffee.
oh God, thank God.
All right, welcome back. Thank you for the coffees, Rachel. That was very nice. So, I want to talk about something that we have both been very much enjoying, Hogwarts Legacy.
Hogwarts Legacy. I just finished it.
I know. So, come on. Give it. You've finished main story. You've not finished side quests and
Yes.
things.
I'm happy that they didn't like link it to actual Harry Potter, being like, oh, right at the very end,
Yeah.
here's Dumbledore.
Here's the baby Dumbledore.
Yeah, or like, because it's 1800s, so
Yeah.
obviously there's no way they could have linked it, because
Not even with Fantastic Beasts.
that's 90s?
1920s.
1920s. So in theory, they could have, I don't know.
Because Dumbledore's young in that.
Yeah, so is
Yeah.
Newt Scamander. So I was like, oh, okay, well, there'll be like, the final shot will be of like the books or something.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it mainly because sorry, I'm very loud. I don't know. It's one of the things. I've never been big on Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I've always thought, yeah, it's a thing. It's a cool. Is it PI? IP?
IP. Intellectual property.
It's a very good IP, but besides, I think the backlash that it got from certain communities, it's unneeded.
It was unwanted because I'm just going to weigh in there. She had nothing to do with this game.
No.
She has nothing to do with Harry Potter anymore. Like all new projects
Well, even
are nothing to do with her.
I mean, last thing she did was Cursed Child. She
Yes,
wrote, she
but
wrote
that was-
Cursed Child, but she didn't have anything else to do with it.
well, she only wrote it as in she added in story elements because it was a play script.
Yeah.
So it was written with two other play people.
Mm.
But it's very hard. I don't think we're not going to get into that. But yeah, this project has nothing to do with her.
Mm.
So it was completely unwarranted abuse for
Yeah.
the fact that you play this game.
Oh yeah, it was horrific. The threats of getting cancelled.
Oh, yeah. But it's
There's-
prevailed.
It's failed. Oh
It's
yeah.
prevailed. No, the game has
I
prevailed.
thought,
It's
like-
won because it's the most popular game since,
And I've
Day
just read because player counts dropped
yeah.
dramatically, and people are saying there's one side of argument saying
Everyone's finished the story.
everyone's finished the story.
Yeah.
Other side saying, well, people are playing Red Dead 2 every day. There's more to do. I'm like, I think
Mm.
that some people are playing the main story and not really bothering with the side quests. And I think
Yeah.
any single player game that has side quests or character bonding, anything like Christ, the amount of people I know says, "Oh, The Sims is great. When's the last time you played it?" Oh, like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope there's going to be DLC.
There's not been announced there's DLC. They've announced there's the second game, and there is a series of games because
Oh.
it's been so successful, and there is going to be a series on HBO as well, a TV series
Oh,
about something to do with Hogwarts Legacy.
so they can link it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know whether that means they are going to link it in with the films and Fantastic Beasts.
Well, they never directly say what year it is.
No, they don't. The only linkage is that there's the shrine to Hagrid / Robbie Coltrane.
But I think that's just a nod for the fans.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's not like because
But that is
he's not there in the game.
No. But that is the only thing that literally links it to modern day.
Besides
Harry
the
Potter.
Weasleys and
Oh,
the
yes.
Black family.
Oh no, you're right there. Yes, sorry.
That's the only link to like the main IP.
Yes. Yep.
But because you do see Sirius Black. Is it Sirius? What's his name? Professor Black.
I don't know what his first name is.
Anyway, you see him in the Black House in
Oh,
Harry
is he
Potter
on the-
films. Yeah, you do actually see him on the wall.
I need to look at that. Okay.
And he's the one that's not blacked out.
Is he?
Yeah, he's not blacked out.
Oh.
You do actually see him,
Right. Okay.
which is very interesting.
That's very strange.
But all in all, the game was very good.
Yeah.
The fighting and the way it was designed was spot on.
Apart from the fact, little caveat, Harry was in easy mode for 90% of the game. So you didn't fight anyone. You just pewed them twice and they were dead. So, apart from that, yeah, fighting was great.
I was very worried with how they were going to do it because the best combat in a game is, I personally think, Batman. The Batman games were phenomenal
Right, okay.
because they took a rhythm-based dance like software. Honestly,
Yeah.
it's rhythm-based, so it's dud dud dud
Yeah.
dud dud. So they got it spot on and they perfected it every single time. My only thing that I wish they did have was when you ran and you thwipped or like cast your main
Basic cast.
cars, you didn't stop. Because obviously,
yeah.
I get why Protego or block shield thing
Yes.
is you have to stop because you've got to cast it properly.
Yeah.
Cast.
I got you there.
Cast it properly. Whereas like rolling, it works so well. So why can't you just run and cast? And I think if maybe that's the next game, they can kind of like pick up on that point. Because with Batman as well, it's like for some reason Batman just went stop, Blatterang,
Yes.
and he just stopped and then threw it.
Yeah.
Whereas like by the time we got to Arkham Knight, they fixed all that issues and you could run and just go.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
like he's meant to be one of the greatest people on the planet, and yet he can't run and throw
Can't
at the same time.
multitask.
He can't multitask, no.
I had the one slight niggle with the battling was there was just too many spells. You couldn't have, even with all 4 spell wheels for quick access, you couldn't have all of them. And they all had different properties. They all had to be used within, towards the end when you're with a bunch of Ashwinders or a bunch of poachers. They all had their, you needed a purple spell and you needed a yellow spell and you needed the red spells to actually attack them. And
To break the Protego.
Yeah. So I felt like, although it was a very mixed set of spells and they did come into their own in the different quests and things, overall in battle mode it was too diluted. There was too many of them.
If they sorted the menu out so it was like, because obviously you can't use Lumos as a fighting thing.
Yeah, they need to
kind of set it out as like, this is just for traversal. This is like they had it in blocks and not just by color. If they had it like Protego, all in like Avada Kedavra is one block,
or attach more basic everyday casts to normal buttons. So with your Protego as your triangle, if you just do, oh no, run out of buttons. No, never mind.
The way you think you could do it doesn't work.
Yeah, no.
Right,
I need more buttons. Okay. I suppose, yeah. They work with what they've got.
But they'll fix it the next.
Oh, God, yeah. 100%.
But they've got to make sure that they basically redo what they did with kind of blow everyone out of the water. So obviously they hardly showed gameplay.
Yeah.
They went off theatrical work.
Which is gorgeous.
Oh, the game's gorgeous.
I mean, just to run around Hogwarts is fabulous. Running through the woods, going to see all the little villages. The world building is absolutely fabulous.
My main thing is what I've seen on TikTok is how they've made rooms like the book says.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
So the prefect bathroom is like word for word recreated as it's meant to be. It's got there's towel. It's like the book says there's towels on the right hand side, and then you go into the prefect bathroom and there is towels on the right hand side. They're pristine. They're white.
Yeah.
They're neatly folded. Everything. It's a room of requirement. As he turned around and saw the painting of the trolls bashing trying to get them to ballerina.
Yeah.
It's spot on.
Yeah.
I think they've taken how serious, because obviously it's such a big IP. Like they have big shoes to fill in,
Yeah.
and they've kind of smashed it out of the water to be able to take it and make sure it works properly.
Yeah.
Like, there's minor bugs, but
I found if I found a bug, if I'd come back to it in like a week, there'd been a patch update. It had most likely been done.
most of them are like little ones that you can't really avoid. It's like, oh, it's just like we saw one earlier.
Yeah.
It was a kid just flying across the room. It's like it's just
Yeah.
one pixel gets stuck and goes
Yeah.
and goes flying. Whereas stuff, especially with main IPs, the Avengers game, there's so many problems with it. And the story was really cool.
It was.
I did enjoy the
remember
story. But stuff like Iron Man seems to fly at 2 miles an hour,
Yeah.
except for one flight scene where he like going through the cavern.
where he's on track. Yeah.
Same with Thor. They seem to fly really slowly, and like they obviously we play it on PlayStation, so we get Spider-Man. And to say that they have that Spider-Man game, we have the Spider-Man game,
Yeah.
and then the swinging and the movement for Spider-Man, it's like it's
But I imagine
blocky.
the limitations of that game is because it's not powerful enough to render the world fast enough to be able to make the characters go fast enough. So Harry Potter is made for exploration, isn't it?
It's not that many years difference, though. That's the issue.
But it's still a generational gap. It kept that Avengers came out on PS4.
On the back end, the
But
very
still-
the very back end.
But still, that's a severely underpowered console compared to the 5. So this was built with the 5 in mind, that you can go on your broom at whatever it is, 80 miles an hour, and everything is rendered perfectly. There's not a lot of, you're not going to see any edges or anything.
Yeah. I mean, obviously you get stopped at doors and it has a little loading thing, and I get that sometimes.
That's, because it's building like a
Because
whole
it's going from inside
bloody
to
building.
out,
Yeah.
and it's trying to basically load in one go.
Yeah.
And it does it very smoothly compared to like something like God of War, where you just have to shimmy through a rock.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, it's still the same shot. We got to
Yeah.
move through this little tiny gap to load the next section in it.
But
But we God of War, it still works.
it still works, and we've not played it on an inferior console yet because it's not out yet. The previous generation, they're holding back until May, I think, now
Really?
to get it to work. And I've not played it on Xbox Series X or S.
It's on Xbox.
No, I know, but we've not played it on.
I have.
Have you?
Yes.
Is it worse?
About the same.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It isn't. It isn't. Obviously, I've kind of forgot how a Xbox controller works
Yeah.
for like a week before, because Lou's got it.
Yeah.
She's on Xbox, and
Ew.
yeah, I was on Xbox for years. I have no.
I know, same, but now I've made the transition, and it's 100% better.
But it's one of the things where it does feel the same, but it's not as fast.
Yeah, so it's not as good. It's just
It's for the comparing it to how I played it on my PlayStation.
Yeah.
Not as fast, and it works, and it plays so much better.
but that's
How the hell is the Switch gonna handle it?
don't even get me started. I love the Switch, and it's made for Nintendo games, and that's fine. It doesn't need Resident Evil. It doesn't need
I think
all
Resident
these
Evil can be a
big ass
good
games.
choice.
No, it's got the no. I think actually they're cloud based.
Hmm.
Most of these big IPs, they are streaming from servers. But I mean, even Google couldn't do that. Stadia got discontinued within 3 years.
Oh, even that.
Yeah,
It's quicker than that. And speaking
we're
of,
just not ready for it though.
it's one of the things. Is like it depends on your internet. It
But
depends
yeah,
on your
but
telly.
The world is not at a point where there is enough infrastructure to stream everything all the time. Not just streaming movies, because that's coming one way. You're downloading the video all the time. Playing games, you're downloading the video and uploading controls supposedly within split seconds. There's got to be a stable connection that whole time.
Yeah.
So we're just there's no infrastructure for that unless you've got gigabit internet, which no one does in the UK at the moment.
Do we not?
No, it's in fairly large cities in the US. I think they're just about getting gigabit.
We've always had issues with internet.
But you're in the middle of a town centre. I've a rather large town. I mean, Chesterfield's basically a city. So I don't know. Yeah, So I live in a village, and Dad told me the other day that when we moved in, we are at the end of a wire. Like, we're literally at that. The wire comes to us and finishes.
Right. Okay.
But even then, I've got faster internet than you. So I don't know if that's what wire saturation at your end because there's too many people.
Not even that. There's not. I genuinely don't know. I think it's. I live on the outskirts, literally the brim of a town.
You're in the middle of the town. Let's be real here.
All right, practically in the middle of a town, where I'm surrounded with housing, and then there's shops, and then there's bars and
And
pubs.
there's a giant ass college.
And there's a
Who's gonna
giant ass
suck a
college,
lot of Wi-Fi,
which is exactly. And that Wi-Fi was horrific.
It was. It was awful.
It was horrific on everything.
Yeah.
No matter where you went.
No.
Yet comparing the Wi-Fi here at uni, it's fast as hell.
Yeah.
But you can go in any room when you want, and it works fine.
Yeah.
So it's quite it's rather strange. But I actually want to go back a little bit. You said Nintendo. I want to hear your thoughts on the Mario film, because that's coming out
So
next couple of days.
I saw all like the reactions when the cast got announced, and everyone was absolutely pissing themselves at Chris, whatever his name, not Chris Pine, Chris Pratt. And I was like, you know what? Let's give him a chance. They've cast him for a reason. They've not been like, oh, let's play a giant joke and cast all these famous faces.
Yeah. April 5th, it comes out.
Oh, April 5th.
So next
What are we
week?
now? 27th of March. Yes.
Next week.
Okay. Well, we'll tell you all about that soon.
We'll have to go see it. We get a watch party.
But I think the trailers, it works. You know, that last trailer where we saw Donkey Kong, it looked fine. I was most impressed with Bowser because the art style is very much the modern games. It doesn't really look that much different. Mario's face is a bit off, but the rest of the people, Bowser's fine. Jack Black's voice coming out of it did not feel any different.
Jack Black was just it was going to be him from the get-go. I think he's a perfect casting.
I know, but yeah, I was just like, that's fine.
Because
That's him. Yeah.
It's because he'd take it that seriously.
Yeah.
And it's a point of like, oh, why cast Chris Pratt as a joke? Knowing Nintendo and how they are, especially with Mario, their main IP, they would not. They've got such
They're
a
not
hold.
dicking about, no.
They've got such a hold on Illumination.
Yeah.
Because Illumination's great. Obviously, you got Monions and Monions 2, The Rise of Gru.
Yeah.
But that's
the
theirs.
Lorax.
And the Lorax. Christ, if you imagine if they messed up the Lorax.
Yeah.
But if they messed up Mario, Nintendo would go haywire.
Well, I imagine it's completely the other way around. Illumination are, thank you so much for letting us do this, and Nintendo are very much, you know, you put one foot up, we're pulling the project. They're not. I think they are still at the stage where they will be like, we're still going to pull this project. We don't care if it costs us £1 billion because we've already got release contracts and all of that.
I think it's not going to. I bet even if it got delayed another week now, say it comes out next week, if they went, we've got to fix one thing, they will do.
Oh my God, yeah. Illumination are going to be like, no, we've got deadlines. No, this is their biggest IP and also this deal is putting Mario in the Universal parks, and so it's a big corporate deal. I'm excited to do that as well. Have you seen videos about it? The one in not Florida, I think.
California.
Oh, the one in Hollywood has opened at Hollywood Studios.
Mario World. I've seen. I saw bits of it being built.
Yeah. So there's a Mario Kart game, ride. Excuse me. You can pay for these bands that act like. Have you seen the Mickey bands at Universal? Yeah. So you can get these, and as you go along, there'll be like the coin blocks, and you hit that with your arm, and you get coins and things, and you can go and play games. But you have to pay for the band. It's like $50 or something ridiculous. But then that gives you about 20% more things to do in the park.
Really?
Yeah. So it's very much.
So you get to actually use the coins.
You use the coins.
Currency.
You in the. Like, there's a special room that you can only go in once you've unlocked a certain number of coins, and there's a new game in there. And then when you take it home, it's actually an amiibo that works on Nintendo devices as well.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm happy that because obviously they make stuff for a reason.
Mm.
I say that we have Nintendo Switch Sport towels.
Well, we do, yes.
We earned them.
We got them for free.
No, we didn't.
Let's just pull that out the
£2
back.
shipping.
Oh, God. £2 shipping, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, tightness. Anyway.
Not touched it. Not used it anything.
No, I haven't. It's it's unwrapped, but I think it's behind my it's behind my TV, just sat. And I got the bottle as well because I pre-ordered Switch Sports, so I got a water bottle.
I don't have the bottle.
No, you're a bit jealous of that.
No. I wish I didn't tell you about the towel, to be fair.
Yeah, because you showed me how it worked. I didn't realise how that point system worked at all.
It's a very broken system.
It's very broken.
But it's so good. It's
but
a nice thing, because obviously, like, with you pay for an account, there's not many online games, except for Mario. Whereas on, like, a PlayStation, you get online play, you get monthly games. It's their way of kind of just being like, here's some really cool merch that you can only get through having it.
Yeah. Well, you get the retro games that you don't get otherwise.
Yeah.
And Save Cloud. You can't save anything to cloud if you don't pay for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. If you don't pay for it, it's all
So
local
when you
data.
play on mine...
Yeah, but it wouldn't work. We couldn't do that.
Oh, right. Okay.
So we're hooked in now. That's it.
Christ.
Because we can't not have our save data.
That's so much more money than I actually need.
But it's cheap. That's another thing. The Nintendo subscription is what, like £12 a year?
It's 18 or...
It sounds like the roof's falling in. Anyway.
Hang on, give it a second. I'll cut this out. It's... I want to say it's about £16, and then...
But even that...
For the plus stuff, for your, like, the online...
Oh, no,
Mario.
I've not got the expansion pack.
I thought you did for Mario.
No, I bought the tracks outright because they were...
No, I think I might do that.
Yeah, they were £26. That was for the game again. You get the same amount of tracks twice for half the price. No, it's a good price. Yeah, don't pay for the expansion pack. That's garbage. But base Switch Online... I'm getting some faces here. Base Switch Online is very much worth it. It's, 16, 18 quid a year rather than 16, 18 quid a month, which you pay for Sky or whatever. But don't even... I hate Sky. Don't get me started on Sky.
Oh, God. Sky.
That's a future one coming up. That's my Sky run. Anyway.
No, it's your Sky run. I have no issue with Sky.
I know. I have a big issue with Sky, but there we are. And so...
But, actually,
what?
With online subscriptions...
Yeah.
I pay for PlayStation, you don't.
Yes.
I think it's moderately worth it.
I don't see the worth in that at the moment because, as you say, I don't have any online games to play on the PlayStation. I have only...
But if you get the one that I have, you do.
No, I know, but then I don't feel like... I don't enjoy the sensation of getting games on a subscription because then they're not mine. If I stop it, they're going. And it just feels weird.
Yeah, but a lot of them are like ones that I can happily play and never touch again.
Yeah, I get it. But it's also the same price for a year for Nintendo, but it's the same price for a month for PlayStation. And you get, in my eyes, less on PlayStation.
But it's stuff like, I have Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
I played it.
Yeah. Were you not fast? Oh, that's sad. I liked
I
Odyssey.
liked it a lot, but I can't do anything else with it.
Yeah, and that the multiplayer was a bit shite.
It's broken.
And the premise is crap anyway. I'm going to go and hide a balloon in the world. Somebody go and find it. But yeah, everyone just hides them in. They clip out of bounds and hide them in there.
Yeah, they do. But on that strange note,
yes,
just headbutted the mic.
Don't do that.
On a very strange note.
Oh, we're getting hand signals. Hold on.
What's hand signals?
Dear caller.
Oh, we're good.
Oh, I don't know. Stop butting in. God's sake.
We bring her in.
Jesus.
All she's done.
Complain.
Let's complain.
Do you want a job or not? Bloody hell. Right. Anyway, on that note,
thank you again.
You're fired. Thank you.
We might have another producer
yes,
next
there's going to be a third
next
producer
next
for the
week.
third episode.
I think we just go through each one every day. We just bring someone along every time.
Anyway.
Honest to God.
Yes, thank you very much for listening. Go and follow us on Instagram, @podcast, urm.podcast. There will be, I'm going to give the tease.
Oh, I don't even know this.
Merch. But I didn't say that, and you didn't say that, and nobody heard that. So that's absolutely fine. So, Why are you pulling a face at me? Don't pull a face at me.
I'm not.
Okay, right.
I'm just listening.
Anyway, thank you very much for listening. It's goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
And Rachel doesn't get a goodbye. Bye.
Bye.